When I was 8 years old of age, I was cleaning toilets. Not as a life lesson, because that was real life. And watching the people using those bathrooms I cleaned, the suits, the salaries, education, made me ask a question I still live with today. Why did it feel they had options and we didn't? And if hard work itself isn't enough, what actually gets you out?
I'm Aldo, a 21-year-old living in Denmark, born in Mexico and was raised in Denmark. And this channel is me documenting the come up in real time, from where I actually am and not where I want to be. The days I'm locked in, the days I'm doubting on myself, the wins, the losses, and the quiet days where nothing happens. So I'm keeping the camera on while I'm building a future for myself and showing an unpolished version of the come up.
Now, this video isn't about toilets. It's about what cleaning toilets at 8 years of age taught me about money and freedom, and the exact mindset that got me the blueprint for my way out. And honestly, it can be yours too. Here are the 3 things cleaning toilets at 8 years of age taught me. When you clean toilets for big companies, you get a front row seat to a world you're not in yet. You see these guys with the big cars, the big watches, in real life, not on Instagram, not on TikTok, but in front of you. And what hits you is not their clothes and their materialistic things, but how relaxed they are, or how relaxed they seem to be. They can say no to whatever they want. They can leave whenever they want. They can make whatever mistake and their life won't collapse. And that's when I understood that money isn't cars, the watches, the fancy lifestyle. Money is options. Options to breathe. Options to choose, options to not live in emergency mode. And at 8 years of age, my first money lesson was that money isn't the fancy lifestyle, but it's to have options and to have the freedom to choose. At 8 years old of age, options were, can I go and play with my friends? Instead of going cleaning toilets with my parents because I had 3 jobs. But today, at 21 years of age, options mean time, location, and peace, and taking care of the people I love. When you have money, you have options. Having options is fine, and having options is one of the best things you can possess in life. But having options without time makes the options worthless. And that's where my second observation came. Freedom is time. Because when you're broke, your time is not yours. I was 8 cleaning toilets and my friends were outside playing. And honestly, it wasn't even the cleaning that hurt me. It was the feeling that I couldn't choose to go play with my friends. My parents couldn't choose to rest. Even when they were home, they were still working in their head. Bills, debt, and their next shift. I remember watching adults having good jobs. And they looked tired too, sometimes, of course. But the difference was their tired had an end. They could go home and actually be home, and my parents couldn't. They were stressed out all the time. There was not such a thing called peace in their heart. That's when I learned something that sounds simple, but it's brutal. Some people work hard and still stay trapped because hard work without leverage just repeats. So for me, it's not just more money. Of course, money is fine. Money can buy you the lifestyle and the freedom and the option to choose. But my goal is to buy my time back, because money can buy you freedom. Money can buy you time, in the sense of time to breathe, time with the people you love, time to build without panic. And if you're watching this feeling stuck, the real question in your situation is, are you working and becoming a slave to your labor, or are you building leverage? Having the opportunity to choose and having the freedom of time are 2 big things. But those things don't just get gifted to you. You have to earn them. And this is my 3rd thing I learned by cleaning toilets at 8 years of age. And that is that you need a skill, because hard work by itself just keeps you surviving. A skill is what changes your position. My rule became simple. Pick 1 or 2 skills that can actually change your life and make you achieve these 3 things and give you peace, and get unfairly good at them. A skill nobody can take away from you. And don't use few hours or days or weeks, but use months to perfect that skill or skills. And eventually you will be hungry for keeping the perfection above the standard of perfection. At 8 years of age, I didn't have control of anything. Now I do, because I can choose what I master with the help of God. And for me, the skills are to tell price at almost perfection on the financial markets. And I only can thank God. And of course, I still have a lot to learn, but I'm not where I used to be, because I'm coming closer to mastering the skill. Master that skill and you will achieve peace in your life.
I've been humbled more times that I can count. I'm not rich and I'm far from where I want to be, but I'm closer than yesterday. And for me, that is what it really is about, being closer to my goal than yesterday. To be closer to my final destination. It might take weeks, it might take months, it might take years. And honestly, living in Denmark is a privilege compared to what I've seen in my homeland, Mexico. So I owe it to God, my family and myself to give my absolute best. That 8-year-old version of me, watching people with options, is why I don't negotiate with myself. This channel is a documentation of my way out, not a highlight reel, but a construction site. And if you're watching this and you're feeling behind, listen, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need standards for yourself and one skill you take seriously to make it your blueprint for your way out. If you have experienced life lessons like this, let me know down in the comments, and I will always encourage you to dream big, but execute bigger.